When did you get into podcasting then?
Man, just I don't know. It was like random, I guess.
Yeah.
I just like I feel like I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
And a lot of interesting people.
Yeah.
With a lot to say.
Yeah.
So I feel like they just need to be heard more often.
Yeah. So you bought mics?
I bought mics. I bought
the stand.
Whatever this is called.
Yeah.
Got a program.
What program are you on?
Riverside.
Riverside.
Yeah. Riverside. Yeah.
I remember my cousin Ray did podcast, but I forget what he used. Something duck, I thought.
Something duck. I don't know. I was looking at a couple.
Yeah. And this is free?
No.
No, you have to pay.
Not. Yeah. Gotta pay.
Yeah.
But it's super simple.
Yeah.
It's easy. Just a friend of mine came and showed me how to use it.
Yeah.
And
so you just, where do you hit, where's the recording, from your phone?
No, from the computer.
So your phone's connected to the computer right now?
No. So this is just different. I just take a video with my phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So I take a video with my phone.
Yeah. But then that's just voice over there then on that computer.
Right.
Yeah.
So then
and that's what goes on your Spotify or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, was Spotify 1 year?
Not yet. So I haven't really. I just have them kind of sitting, waiting.
How many do you have right now?
This will be the third.
Oh, nice.
This will be the third. I'm gonna wait till I have probably around 10.
Yeah.
To start putting them out.
Yeah. Just do one a week kind of thing.
One a week.
Yeah.
I've like a lot of people I want to
interview.
Like for you and Justin, you guys speak and stuff.
Yeah.
So people hear you.
Yeah.
But there's so many people that don't.
Yeah.
You know, like even like having like Lorraine on, just talking to her like about the Powwow Trail and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think that would be cool. Having just, I don't know, so many people.
I enjoy listening
to I'm gonna have Kendall on too.
Yeah. I enjoy listening to a variety of podcasts. I have about 8 that I probably go through.
Yeah, me too.
And they're not like, they're all different
styles.
Yeah. But like the two crews in the pod, when they're on theirs, there's always someone from a different discipline, like education, social work, elder,
right,
a dad. So I enjoy all perspectives. Do you know what I mean? When I'm listening to hard knocks, most 95% of them are recovery. The odd ones are like the city policeman, the chief of police, or some kind of who works in the field. Yeah, but most of that. But you get to hear all those stories. And then there's Inky Johnson. I still listen to them all.
Yeah.
I still listen to him.
And he does a podcast?
He has 3 seasons.
Oh, wow.
So season 1 is like 30 episodes of half hour of his friends, like athletes and coaches that he's met. And they just talk a little bit of life. Season 2, it's him and his one of his high school teachers that taught him life. So they just shoot the shit. Season 3 is the same one. Yeah. But I was like, how do these guys always keep this going? Like always on talk. And then, because I've only listened, I've never watched. Then I finally watched a couple like reels and things like that. He has all his quote cards. Right. So when the conversation died out, he has another quote card that he reads off and they start the dialogue again. I'm like, that's how he does it, because it's always in flow. Even though it's a different topic, he has his quote cards ready on his desk.
Yeah. I think that's like Chris Williamson.
Yep. He's like that too.
Thing.
Yep.
Or he'll bring up a quote that they said.
Yep.
And then they'll kind of expand on that quote.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like whoever his guest is.
Yeah.
Like one time you said this.
Yeah.
And then they'll like just reflect on it, which I think is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because then it's like obviously they said it, so they know why they said it.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be able to talk about it.
You see it.
You know?
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting, and and it's a good way to just keep the conversation going too.
It's very good.
Yeah,
it's very good.
And for me, I'm gonna do like shorter.
Yeah,
like more like an hour long.
Yeah.
Just to like get a feel for it, and it's more local.
Yeah,
obviously it's smaller.
Yeah.
So having a 2-3 hour podcast is a little.
I check out.
I think.
Yep. Well, it's not that I check out. I'm intimidated by the 2-hour ones.
Right.
Yep. An hour is the most. 1 hour and 15.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Like Joe Rogan, I would love to listen to the Joe Rogans, but some are like 2 to 4 hours, and I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know if I have 4 hours in my.
I never do them in one go.
Yeah.
It's always just like I just pick up where I left off, especially like with certain people.
That's what I do when I drive. So sometimes it takes me like an hour or one if I was driving around today. Like I drove around, but I don't listen to them when the kids are with me though too.
Right.
Because it's like I just shoot this shit with them. Yeah. But then I'm going to ref soccer. That's a 15-minute drive. Sometimes 20. Then it's a 20-minute drive. That's 40 minutes already. So I got most of it out of my way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right. Then driving home and to from work, another 13, 14 minutes. So I can finish a podcast if I just do those. Right.
So when you're with the kids, you just put music on?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some kids I do
podcast.
Yeah. Some kids I do, like in the morning when if I pick them up and I know they're tired, I just listen to the podcast. And they do listen. They're like, oh yeah. But most of the time they're talking and sharing. I'm asking them questions, so it's kind of pointless to listen to someone when I'm listening to them.
Right.
Yeah, because I'll miss. I enjoy that though.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, before we keep going, I'll just introduce you quick.
Yeah.
Mr. Shalen Fox.
Mr. Shalen Fox.
The man, the myth. I feel like everybody knows you.
I don't know, man.
Or everybody's one person away. They either know you or one person away from you.
One person away.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I know for me, you're like a powerful person to be around because of the energy you have. Like you're always a light. You're always like happy. You're always energetic. You're always like complimenting people.
Yeah.
You're never bringing the situation down.
Yeah.
So keep that up.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what Aaron says too.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing, and he's just like, "See, you just did it," and I'm like,
"Yeah,
yeah."
It's just natural for you.
Yeah, I'm past that. I'm in a natural phase, I think. Yeah, but everything I do, I learn from people. Mm-hmm. I try to pick up and add it to my tool belt. Yeah, books, listening, talking, ceremonies. Yeah. Listening to podcasts, right? Like, I've learned so much and I learned that from Kayla. Kayla was the one who started me on a podcast journey. I don't know if she listens to them anymore still. She probably still does.
I think she does.
She still does, yeah.
And she's back into reading.
Yeah. Journaling.
Yeah. She's big on journaling. Do you journal?
Yep. And then Hal wrote in our Gathering of Warriors group chat yesterday or today maybe. He took a picture of his journal and he said, "Thanking you, Shalen. You inspire me to journal." And I'm like, man, I don't know if I did that. See, that's all on you, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You have to accept compliments.
Yeah, I got to accept compliments. Or it's just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I'll give them easily.
Yeah. I heard somewhere to be a good giver, you have to be a good receiver.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they were talking about how if you can't receive fully, then you can't give fully. Because if there's like a reason for you not to be able to receive, then there's a reason for you to give, when you should be able to just give freely and receive freely, but everyone's always like, like, I'll pay for supper. No. But it's like they want to. Yeah. They wouldn't just say, like, no one's offering to pay for a supper they don't want to pay for.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just like, let them, if someone gives you a gift, someone gives you a compliment. Yeah. There's no, there's not always, ulterior motive behind it.
Like Jay and I take turns buying supper. Like he bought supper and then I'll buy supper. Like that's just an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
That we have, you know what I mean? It's never who's buying supper tonight. It's just I know he bought it last time, so I'll take the bill as quick as they possibly as can. Yeah. And I don't look at the price, like you know what I mean? Yeah. Ah, you got this on.
This one's on you.
Yeah. So no. That's good. But yeah, let's get started.
Okay,
well, just looking around.
First up, well, introduce yourself.
Yep.
But without using what you do for a living.
Yeah.
So who's Shalen Fox without what you do for work?
Without what I do with work? Ooh, okay. That's a good question. Never even thought of it in that way before. Yeah. Tricky. Yeah. There was a teacher, our principal went to a workshop a couple months ago, and she was supposed to answer, what do you do? And you can't talk about your work, your family, and there was one other one, and she couldn't figure it out either. Mm-hmm. And I forget what the third one was. Work, family, and I can't remember the third one. But she's like, I don't know who I am. I remember her going through a little phase there. Yeah.
Yeah. I really started to think of it because of Aaron.
Yeah.
And with that chat we had, and how he started out with a husband and a father.
Yeah.
I thought that was very powerful.
Yeah.
You know?
I've only ever heard that a handful of times.
Right.
The father.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most people, it's career.
I'd
say 99.98%.
And what if you lost your career?
Yeah.
Then who would you be?
Yeah. There's a girl on a soccer team right now, plays high-end soccer. With an injury, and she's struggling right now because she re-injured her knee again, and she's like mentally struggling because she's like, that's all I know, that's all I love. I just want to play soccer. She doesn't know who she is anymore.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of depression with people.
Yeah.
You know, who get fired or get an injury or get, a divorce.
Yeah, it's eye-opening.
Yeah, because they get attached to that external.
Yeah. No, lots of. Yeah, I kind of know who. I know what I've lived through. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what it is. I'm a man who just shares experiences.
Right.
Yeah. And I've learned that in life. Today, I've learned it. Yeah. Before, it wasn't just keeping it a vault. Don't want to share. Now it's like, man, feel it to heal it, as they say.
So what made you start public speaking?
I was asked by BATC one February break, maybe my third year of sobriety. They were doing a winter week, and they had guests coming in, like regular speakers, I guess. Like Michael Linklater, Bridget Laquette. And then they were looking, Alexis Christensen, I went to high school with her, said, asked me, Shalen, do you want to come in? We're looking for some local people to share and speak. And I said, I don't know what I'm going to share. What do you guys like? That's not me. And then they said, just share your life of who you are today, like what you overcome. And then, that's how it first started. And then Kayla and them were right on that time. Maybe the following year, Kayla and them were like, you should come work with us at Naval Wellness and speak and do workshops with us. And then that's how it started in that sense.
Really?
Yeah. I never did anything on my own. No, I still don't do it on my own.
That's wild because you seem so natural at it.
Yeah. Like
when I with Naval Wellness and watching you speak, I thought you had been doing this for like years.
No.
That's wild, bro.
No. Yeah. And then, so the first times we were in Naval Wellness. Actually, once before that. What's it called? They're not an organization anymore. But my friend sent me, you should apply for this. It's free. They're looking for speakers. And so I applied. I forget what it's called. The Wholehearted Club, I think. So I applied, and then they selected me to speak. It was a weekend thing. Or maybe it was a 1 day thing. I feel like it was a 1 day, but it might be a weekend now. A Saturday, Sunday. But I was the only male there, though. The rest are all females, and everybody in the whole conference thing was all females. So that was different. Yeah, but it was free. Like I just wanted to do it, and then that's when I went with Naval Wellness. I was in the transition piece there.
Right.
So yeah, now I just do it whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still often?
More when people ask. I don't send out emails anymore like I did when I first went with Kayla and them. Yeah, I used to send out emails to schools and reserves. Now I don't even do that. I know. And then what's her name? Laura Lawrence. She runs Youth Matter. I was a judge, a local judge at a teen contest, and and then she asked me. She was like, "Hey, do you want to come and speak with me? I come at a couple events." She said, "I go up north. It'd be great to have you." And I said, "Sure." And then yeah, so whenever she needs more, when she goes to indigenous communities, is when she asks me to go. Yeah, I've never been to a non-indigenous school with her yet, though, which is fine. Like, can't go all the time. Yeah. But she says, like, you're native, you talk native, you look native, you totally. They don't want to listen to me, a white girl, which I get, right? Yeah. So no,
Hard to relate.
hard to relate. Yeah, yeah. So, and some people ask for workshops and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
What about for the summer coming up? Are you just gonna chill?
I just chill now. Yeah, I don't do much. I coach so much throughout our school year that I don't coach anything in the summer anymore. No, I'm always on the go. So that's my time just to recharge. Lots of things like that. Yeah.
You enjoy speaking?
I do. But I know being in a school for 10 months is 1,000 times better than me coming to your community for 1 hour.
Right.
Yeah. I do have a little impact in that 1 hour, but seeing the kids for 10 months of a year and then going on 2 years at Bedford, being 8 years in North Battleford, like I've seen families, I've seen siblings go through the system. Like, so I've seen that. Like, I already know that. That's why I still do it, and I still love it, right?
Yeah. And I feel like you leave an impact because like Cree, like all Preston, the chat, like all these people that I have met through boxing or whatever, everybody remembers you.
Yeah.
Everybody has good things to say about you.
Yeah.
Because you're good at connecting with people and
Yeah.
you treat people good.
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah.
You share the books you're reading.
Yeah.
Which is every time you post that, I just scroll through quick, add the ones I want to mine. Yeah. I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read that one day.
Yeah.
And then you send me your daily.
Those are powerful, hey?
Those are good.
Yeah.
And then it always just creates a discussion.
Yeah.
I always really try and think about it too.
Because you're out running or doing something, hey? So you have that time to
just like reflect on it.
Yeah.
How would I use this, or is it beneficial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like it's something I'm going through. Sometimes I feel like it's calling me out, and then there's times where I'm just like, I wonder what this means for me. Yeah. I take something away from it every time, which is good.
Yeah.
And Scott, our other buddy, shares the Ryan Holiday one.
Yeah.
So I read that too. And Aaron has the dad one, but he doesn't really share it though. Aaron's not really the sharing, take a picture, share it type, but he'll randomly put in quotations of what something because I asked him today what was the teachings, and it was about not being wrong. Yeah, not being wrong.
The dad one is my favorite one.
Yeah, I should start that one too.
Yeah, because that's the one I'm like currently learning. Yeah, like, just like in it. You're in it right now. I feel like I'm just winging it half the time. Yeah. But like, it's like a good way. In a good way. Yeah. Like I don't. It's not like I feel like overwhelmed or anything. But it's just nice. It's nice to get those daily dad. Yeah. And just like think about it because it's like the perspective of it is just like letting them be kids. Yeah. You know, it doesn't have to be so my way or no way, and just like, let them learn, let them fall, let them make mistakes, even if you can prevent it. Yeah. It's like you just gotta let them. It's very hard to do. I bet. Yeah. As hard as it's harder for Demi, I think. Yeah. Like harder for my wife. Yeah. She just wants to save him.
Yeah. It's hard for teachers too.
Oh yeah.
We don't want those because we see those kids making the same thing, going on the path.
Right.
But I was also like, you're gonna do this with or without me, so.
Yeah, and that must be a little frustrating because you must like just see it on repeat every year almost. Like there's probably one kid who's falling down that, and then the next year, and then there's
the same thing.
Probably one kid who's like kind of breaking away, maybe, and then you got like, so that'd be tough.
Grade nines are trying to get used to high school. Grade 10s are trying to get used to credits. Grade 12s are trying to get to the finish line.
Right.
And our least interactive, it's always our grade 11s. Because they passed those two phases and they're not at the grade 12. So they're the least of our, in the priority list, I guess, if you want to put it like that. Mm. They're always the forgotten child, our grade 11s. It's always been like that in my world. Because right now, these last 2 months, it's all about grade 12s. You're right there.
Because the graduation.
Yep, I want to get you there. So, but beginning of the year, it's grade 9s, trying to get them used to high school. And then you get into a phase. Hey, grade 10s, it's about credits now. You gotta earn some credits here, and they still don't understand it as
much. Because they need a certain amount before grade 12, right?
Yeah. And then no one asks questions, right? No one wants to ask questions because they think we should all know this.
Right.
Yeah. You know what credits you need? They're like. Yeah. Same with my hair. I've seen so many boys at our school, maybe 10, 12 boys, maybe even a little bit more, have long hair. Some don't braid their hair, always in a hood. Then I go around, do you guys know how to braid your hair? You know how to brush your hair? No. I'm like, so that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna have a boys with braids group, teaching our boys to brush their hair, put it in a ponytail. Which is, and then sometimes the girls come in and will just start braiding their hair, and they just feel proud.
Yeah. So most of the students you work with were born and raised in the city?
No. There's some that are born on the reserve, some that are just born in the city, and some move from the reserve. And I have this analogy. The ones who were born on the reserve, who moved here, they're missing something inside of them. And it's that home, it's that community, it's that comfort level. The ones who are born in the city who have never been on the reserve are searching for something they don't even know exists. So that's when they fill it with the not good stuff.
Right.
And then there's some that know who they are because of their roots and their support system and their families and their culture. They have it inside of them. So it's like, so these other two are struggling in a sense. Some may not talk about it. Some may struggle a little bit different, but they're trying to fill it with something because their spirit is missing home. And some don't even know where home is. So many of our kids that I ask where they're from, they don't know, or else like, when was the last time you were home? They're like, I've never been on the reserve. I don't even know I don't even know where my reserve is. I'm like, well, I'm gonna take you there. I always say that to kids. Hey, like, yeah.
Even like with a lot of my family, like we're Métis, and then I have a lot of indigenous family like married in and stuff. But even them, they never either have never been to their reserve or Don't even know anyone from there. Don't even know who to reach out to.
Yep.
Which is wild. It's wild, but I guess, yeah.
It surprises me, but yet it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's quite common.
Yep.
And then I think now I would, but like if I was in my 20s,
yeah,
like I don't know if I would have done that or not.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna start going down this path later on in life. Yeah.
Where's home for you?
Sweetgrass.
Oh yeah, Sweetgrass.
Yeah. So going to Sundance, start singing there on Saturday. This is the last one before they announce when the Sundance is.
Mm. So, yeah. And you're gonna dance?
Yeah, I danced last year, one of the days.
So you had 4 years? You used to dance every year?
Yeah.
And how was that for you?
Man, it was good. The day I danced on the Saturday, it was hot, but it wasn't really bothering me as we started in the morning. And I remember someone's watch when I went out and sang on one of the things there. I think it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, man, this is flying. This is easy. Like in my mind. Then it started raining, and that's when I got tired because we had to roll up our bedding and our stuff. So we had no chairs, and then it was hard because as I was standing more like on this high, just like yeah, that's when it got real. Yeah, tired. But the food and that was the one day for me though, so it wasn't too wasn't tired, like hungry and thirsty. Like I was, but I was able to. So. But I'll do it again though. Yeah, it'll probably be something in my regular life every year. Yeah,
and go and dance every year.
Be a part of it in some way, shape, or form.
Help out.
Yeah,
I got to help out last year.
I'll be ready, more prepared.
Right. Yeah. Was last year the first one?
First time
ever going to one?
No, I thought it was my first time. I went to Niganit in June or early June before ours. Donovan Arcan from my reserve and Kirkland Weedy, I call them uncles, and they said come to Niganit with us, and so I did. And I always said I'd never been to a Sundance, but when I was there, I was there when I was a kid. Yeah, I just didn't remember. Yeah, so I've been there. I just never remembered. Yeah, when I was there, it all came back to me, like remembering daydreams or night dreams. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't remember anything when I was a kid.
I don't remember much, but I remember the little things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like kind of odd.
Yeah, I remember dreams.
I don't remember dreams. I don't even dream. I never dream.
Yeah. Like I don't even know. I don't think I fall asleep.
Like deep sleep, like REM sleep.
Yeah.
I don't.
I feel like I don't.
I tracked it with my watch or whatever before, and it said I never got to it, or very rarely.
Yeah, I bought one of those watches. I should try it.
Yeah.
I use it for reffing. That's why I bought it.
It's interesting to see, to look at, like, just always in like light sleep. That's probably why. It's probably why I can wake up and be wide awake too. Because like,
do you have to hit sleep, or does it just do it for you?
Like
like when it track your sleep.
No, it just does it. Yeah.
Because when I find the clock, the stopwatch, there's a sleep section I see on there. I've only ever hit clock on it. I've never even looked at anything else on my watch. It's crazy, eh? Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about how you found, because you love Inky.
Mm-hmm.
That's your man.
Yeah.
So do you remember when you first heard him?
Kayla.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Kayla
showed me Inky Johnson.
Wow.
Yep. And I followed him since. I've looked up by his book, but it's so rare that it's like a $300 book, and I'm like, do I buy it? Do I not buy it? Yeah. So Inky Johnson, gratitude, and I think just because I listen to him all the time. There's this one podcast I always try to find. It just shares his journey. It's like it's a half hour of how he got to growing up in poverty, Then he gets to the college level, and then he talks about being a first round pick, and then his life changed, and he always knew he was going to do something in this world. And he says, I just didn't know what it was going to be. He always thought it was football. He didn't know it would be. It was speaking. Yeah. So his path was there. And then how he even got his book out, he went to Oprah and took his book there. He didn't know Oprah. He took his book to Oprah, and Oprah never meets people in the back alley. Like the bodyguards always just walk her in, and for some reason on that day, the Oprah stopped and talked to Inky for a bit, and he gave his book to her. And even the bodyguard said, "You're a different." She never stops for anybody. He's just like, yeah, thank you, like, yeah, yeah. And then just kind of like the just gratitude of the life, of the process and the journey. Yeah, it's very. I listen to them all the time still, once a week. Listen to them once a week. Yeah, it changes my mind, set in a whole different level, man. Good though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's who I am. It's my mindset.
Yeah.
And I get days that I'm down, but I find gratitude out of there quickly, as quickly as I possibly can.
So on those hard days, what keeps you grounded?
I do the things that I know make me better. Whether that's I still smudge every morning, I still journal every morning, I still listen to an inspirational podcast. Go to the gym or go for a run. I still move. I know that I need to go to either sweat or a cold plunge. Maybe just talk to Aaron. Maybe just talk to you. Like actually talk, not on the phone, not text.
Right.
Yeah. And maybe it's go to therapy. Maybe I have therapy booked that month. Sweat. And I'd go do those things even the days that I know I'm feeling good. Because I can't just call you when I'm struggling in life, cool. Because you're not gonna answer my call after a while because Shalen just wants to talk about himself.
Right.
Yeah. So I can't just go to Creator with all my problems. I got to go there with gratitude and thank him for my life today. Yeah. So it's very good in that sense because that's part of the part of sharing it all. Everything I do, I want to share with everybody else. I want to share. I don't want to keep all these tools that I have. I want to share them with the young men that I work with every day. I want to share them with you, but I also want to learn from you because I pick up so many things from other people that these aren't just me. Like, yeah, but books and podcasts. That's what Cole meant when I'm reading a book, or else I'm reading this book and I'm like, Cole would love this. This is what Cole was talking about. Now I can understand. Yeah. And then so it's I can see it in different ways after a while. Yeah. So that's Inky Johnson's probably my number one guy. Yeah. Listen to him all the time.
So like with sharing and do you think has that always been a part of you?
No, because I growing up we weren't talking about feelings, and angry and hurt. And then I got into the phase of addiction where it was even worse, numbing and sense of humor, deflecting. And then I got into a phase of just like, man, like, start talking about things. They don't, it's just eating you up. Yeah. So that's the biggest one. Now it's sharing. And I know being able to talk about some things helps our young men because I see our young men. When you ask that question, why? Because I see it, and I want to help them. But I'm not going to give it. I'm not going to do it in a therapy session. Let's just go for a drive. Let's go for a walk. I know to go drive with them when it's a tough conversation because then they don't have to look at me. They're looking out the window. Whereas like this is a tough conversation for a kid, a young man. So let's go for a drive. Yeah, because then you can look out the window and you don't have to look at me in the eyes. Yeah. So I've learned these little.
That's like very smart.
Yeah.
I'm like a very look at people's eyes.
Yeah.
Like I look at people's eyes. That's what I look at.
Yeah.
and I can tell that some people are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because I'm staring at their eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to so like that's like a good, you know, even like going for a walk too, because you can just both be looking at where you're walking.
Go for a run. The runs are
the runs are the best.
Good conversations. You see so many things in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then people start to get tired, and then they can't hold those walls up anymore. They start to lower because
feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You're out of your comfort zone. Yeah. But man, it's like yeah, there's lots of good things in this life that I don't take for granted anymore. Yeah, don't take it for granted. Yeah.
What would you like? I talk lots about addiction with people.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of hard for me to understand it or comprehend it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like so when I talk to family or friends who have struggled, it's like very hard to maybe like always comprehend what they're saying.
Yeah.
You know, but for you, like, how would you explain what that was? You know, like what that addiction was.
Yeah. It was
For somebody who like
yeah.
hasn't gone through it and
Yeah.
doesn't really understand it.
The easiest way for me to say it at the beginning to the most common person is when we crave a food, make fast food, and we're hungry at the time, and you're talking about food, and your mouth gets watery, and it's like I just want that bite of that cheeseburger or a pop. You know what I mean? And we just get that taste inside your mouth. That's the easiest way for explain it to the next person who is struggling with it with me. I go back to Dr. Gabor Mateo, and he says when he puts a frog in a pot and he turns up the burner, the frog won't jump out of the hot burner right away. It's slowly building up. Then he realizes that like I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah. But if you keep it at that warm temperature, you don't even know you're in hot water yet. So turn that dial up, and you don't get to control that dial though. That's the thing, right? You know. And I remember hearing this, and I wrote this down. Even I said, I love my family, but I love my addiction just as much. Yeah. And today I love my family, but I don't love my addiction as much. My addiction won every time before.
Yeah.
Man, because it makes you feel shame and embarrassment when you tell my daughter when I get paid, I'm gonna go buy you this, I'm gonna go take you here, like these broken promises. Because I feel bad already. So then I'm just trying to make it better. But then once I get paid, I don't send that money. I don't pick her up. I don't go do that. So then I'm back in that cycle. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So so I can relate lots when I can still tell when people are hungover and things like that. Even using like you still have that sense. Yeah. Yeah. But it's but I know when that person is struggling and they're close to asking for help, and it's kind of like, and that's when I kind of reach out and I don't go ask them anything. I just reach out and send them a quote, send them a podcast, maybe send them a picture of something. And it's like, man, you don't know how much I needed this today. And then sometimes people call and it's like, you sent that at the right time. And then I also ask, do you want to go for a run? And I'm like, yeah, I'll go for a run. Because they normally wouldn't ask to do something. That's the way of asking for help, right? So,
Right.
Yeah. And so I do it in all. I don't even know I'm doing it though.
Yeah.
No, but I can share it with that common person. The more you read stories and listen to podcasts, then you're just kind of like, man, I know where you are at. Yeah, I've been there.
Just gives you perspective.
Yeah, and it's like, man, I remember that. Like, just one day at a time, one day at a time. Yeah. So it's very humbling. Yeah.
Is there something like even okay for me with boxing, like I have a lot of people come up and talk to me and ask me things, and sometimes I can't really relate.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta listen, but other times I try and get perspective. But when it comes to addictions, is there like something that you wish people would stop saying? To people who are struggling,
To stop drinking, to stop using,
just to stop.
to stop,
Yeah.
to stop. Yeah.
Right.
Easiest thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, if they could stop and they wanted, they would stop.
Right.
And I've heard that many times in my own life. And, I'm trying.
Right.
Trying. Yeah. The other one too is when you're drinking and people, when I would start talking about my problems, getting that liquid courage, and then sober, don't talk about them. Like it. But then when I went to my mom for sometimes would be my closest, safest person. I would try to, and tell her I'm struggling. She's like, and she doesn't have those skills either. But it's like, just stop thinking about it. Just stop thinking about it. That's your best advice to me today. Just stop. So I don't go to my mom for those things anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just stop thinking about it. Yeah. When I listened to Jay Shetty, he asked those questions at the end of his guest. What's the best advice you have ever heard, and the worst advice you ever heard? Just stop thinking about it. I would say it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just stop thinking about it. That doesn't work. Yeah. But yeah, just stop drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop drinking. That's not.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people try and use like guilt.
Yeah.
Like you would love me if why don't you love me enough to stop?
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Which clearly it doesn't work.
No.
But I always think about like what that person's trying to get out of that by saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it wouldn't benefit the person going through it, but it also wouldn't benefit you by saying that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Guilt. Yeah. Don't be alone. So many things that. Yeah. And I've said that before too.
Right.
Yeah.
I think everybody has.
Everybody has.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said those things. One thing I read too, I remember is when I used to drink, it was just like, I'm gonna hurt myself then. Like, you don't love me. And it's like, man. And then when I hear other people say that today, and I'm like, well, why do they? Well, of course they don't want to take you back. Look what you're saying to them. Like, I said, those the exact same thing. And it's like, now I know why they never wanted me back. It wasn't that they didn't love me. They're like, they can't handle this.
Right.
They can't handle you. Yeah. You don't deserve that either, too, Shalen. So I always try to say, I don't know if you noticed this, but whenever I write my quote cards in the morning, I never say you. It's always I or we, because I'm with everybody that, and it's not just, this isn't meant for you, Cole. So it's never about you, because I don't want people to take it as I'm saying it to you, to someone else. I'm always saying it's I or we, because I'm the same as you. So I don't know if you ever noticed that I've always said it's I or we. And I never say some people like to do this. It's always relatable to me because it's I. I don't know if you ever noticed that.
I didn't.
No.
But I probably will now.
Yeah. I've always said that. It's always I or we. I'm never saying this person does that.
And you like consciously just started doing that?
Yep.
And did you hear that somewhere? You just realized that it's better?
It's so easy to say. It's so easy to make others feel like they should change.
Right.
You have to do better. And it's like, I don't get to say that to people. We have to do better.
Yeah.
We have to do better. Like, look at all these boys. Look at all these girls. Look at all these people. Look at all these people who are sitting on the couch wanting to go to the gym. It's like, who am I to say that? And I'm like, man. But when I see Instagram, when I see you boxing, man, I got to get out and move.
Mm-hmm.
Or else I see you out running. Okay, I'm going to get out and running now too. Yeah. I don't use it the other way where it's like, I don't use it the other way where it's like, man, look at my life. I'm just sitting here on the couch. It's like, man, if Cole's doing this, I'm gonna do this now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's because I always feel like if you're telling somebody what they should be doing,
Yeah.
you better be perfect.
Yeah.
You better, like, in every area of your life, you better have the best relationships. You better be the fittest. You better be the most giving, the most like, and that's nobody.
Yeah.
That is nobody. You know.
Hardest person to forgive is ourselves too. I struggle with that the most. And I struggle with. I talk about this lots with people at work too, because I always think so highly of so many people. I'm like, man, you got it together. You're doing so good. And they're like, man, I'm just living my life. I'm just fake it to make it. I'm just getting by.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't even know how much I'm comparing myself. And that's what lots of my friends say too. And I'm just because I look up to them, and then they say that about me, and I'm just like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just living my life. I'm just going out for a run. I'm not doing anything special. But to them, they just see discipline, they see consistency. But that's what I see in them too, right? We hang around with the same people that we want. Our environment, all those cliches of life, like your environment, that's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just heard today saying, like, when you think about, like, character or, like, mindset.
Yeah.
He said it's not taught, it's caught.
Yeah.
So it's like you need to be around those kinds of people that you want to be like, so you can catch what they have. Yep. It's not taught. It doesn't matter how much you read it, how much you listen to it, how much, if you're not in the environment too,
Yeah.
it makes it so much harder.
Yeah.
And I wrote it down in my phone, and as soon as I heard that, it's not taught, it's caught.
Yeah.
Because you got to be around those people.
That. Yep. And that's why I do lots of things. It's because I want to learn from you. I want to learn from the men's group. I want to learn from Aaron. I want to learn from the elders. I want to learn from so many people in this life. I want to learn from them. Mm-hmm. So that's why I go do that. But I'm always learning now. I realize that. But I also realize I have a little bit of tools and a little bit of knowledge to share. You know, I just want to share that.
It's funny you said about forgiveness.
Yeah.
Because the first podcast with Arnold, we were talking about that. Yeah. And I was telling her my problem is I forgive myself too quickly. So I don't reflect ever.
Yeah.
And I just like, I'm like, oh, and move on. And she said that's probably better.
Yeah.
Than not forgiving yourself.
Not forgiving. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your who's your guy that you like we talked about Joe Rogan, Chris Williamson, Inky. Who's your person that you just like, this is an Inky kind of day?
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah.
Because it's like just depending on, I learn from so many people too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big Ryan Holiday guy. Yeah. I'm a big stoicism.
Yeah.
Where it's just like things are just happening. Yeah. You know, and it's not like you're not so important that it's happening to you. Yeah. It's just happening around you. Yeah. You know, and I like that. It like brings me peace and calmness, knowing that this situation wasn't because of me. Yeah. It was just like this journey just happened to cross paths, and it's like it's no one's fault. Yeah. It's just happened, and that gives me like a lot of calmness in like my everyday. Yeah. If someone freaks out at me or gets mad at me, yeah, that person was gonna freak out on somebody. Yeah. It just happened to me. So I really like Ryan Holiday's stuff, reading his books, listening to his. I follow him and listen to him every day. Not every day, but. And then there's another guy. His name is Sebastian Angus, and he's not as well known. He's a business owner who just thinks like the taught or caught thing. That's who said it. Yeah. And he just thinks very. It's like simple. Yeah. he just like simplifies everything, and I really like that guy a lot. Those are probably two of my favorites. I really like Naval Ravikant. Yeah. That guy's like the same thing, just simplifies everything. I just like simple.
Yeah.
Because I'm simple.
I live simple life too, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm reading The Fifth Agreement.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
be skeptical, listen to learn is the Fifth Agreement. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah. And it's just question everything, question yourself, question what others are saying, and then listen to learn. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're always listening.
Yeah.
That's something that I'm trying to work on more, is listening without trying to respond as quickly. Like if you're saying something, I want to come back with something quick, and it's like, yeah, but it takes practice to do that too. Yeah. So that's the book that I'm reading. And then my next book that I bought. You follow the NFL?
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay, so I cheer for the Philadelphia Eagles, and AJ Brown, one of their receivers, was on the sidelines. One of the late in the season was reading this book, and I think they were losing maybe he wasn't getting thrown the ball much, like, and so he was reading his book. So people made a big deal of like he's not into this game. He's just like pouting. He's like checked out. But this book is called Inner Excellence, and it's like a self-help motivational book. And he said, I've been reading that for a long time on the sidelines. It's just never been caught. But like he just to remind himself, like,
Inner excellence.
Yeah. And anyways, this author now is like just next 2 days.
Yeah.
The top Amazon seller yeah. But I ended up I'm like you, I have all these books in my mind to read. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna order this book. So that's my next book to read. Yeah.
And the author of the Four Agreements,
Don Miguel.
Because I read the Four Agreements. Yeah. Finally. Like Cree's been telling me to read it forever. Yeah. I finally read it, and I'm not connected with a book more.
Really?
In my entire life, I don't think.
Yeah.
Just everything was just like this is how I think. This is how my brain operates.
Yeah.
And I bought every single one of his books.
Yeah, there's 4. Is there 4?
Man, there's like 12.
Is there? Oh, I've only seen that box that's full.
And there's because there's like the Mastery of Love, the Mastery of Self, the Circle of Fire or something. Yeah. And then I've been reading them just out loud to Demi. Yeah. And we just, that's like the ones that we read together. And it's just like, it's about like self-love, and everything is like internal, and the external is just happening. Yep. And I'm just like, this is
that, and that is you. Like when you say that, yeah. I can totally believe it.
It's funny because sometimes I'll read something and I'll laugh because I've said it. Yeah. Like I've said it to Demi before. Yeah. Like exactly what it's saying, and I'll just laugh. And I'm just like, this is wild. This is just how my brain operates.
Yeah. That's so cool. Yeah. I always read books because when I get a book, I just put them on a stack, and then sometimes I'll go to Dollar, like to Valley Village, and I'll buy 4 books or whatever. Yeah. Or I'll go to Indigo and buy 4. And then I kind of already like not that I pre-planned them, but I'm like, I'm going to read them in this order, and I'll put them in there. And there's times when I buy a book, like I see it's on sale or it's at Valley Village. And then I'm like, should I read it? I'm like, nope, you always put them in the stack. So I'll put them at the bottom. So sometimes there's 4 or 5 books there, hey? And, but when I read that book, when I come to a book, it's something that's going on in my life that is relatable 120%. And I'm like, this is why I was meant to read this book 4 months down the road. Because it's applying to me today. And I don't know if that would have applied to me then, but it's always like, I need to read this book like that. And I do that so many times. Simon Sinek is a book that I've really like. Start with your why. Yeah. Yeah. And I think about that lots with my teaching in my life, why do I go to the gym? Why do I read? Why do I run? What's your why? So
what's yours?
Be better. Be better. To add more to my tool belt. Yeah. I want to help our communities, our kids. Yeah. Yeah. It's very heal people, right? And the more people we hang around who are healing themselves, then it's better for all of us. So, but yeah, the books I enjoy it. It's probably my most proud thing at home, I guess. My most proud material thing, I guess. That means wouldn't mean not much to anybody else, but to see all my books,
Your bookshelf.
yeah, yeah,
It's a trophy case.
yeah,
I'm the same, man.
yeah.
That's
Yours is color coordinated.
that's because of Demi. It's funny because I have a friend. I have a friend who comes over, and every time he comes over, he takes them and moves them around. And then as soon as Demi walks in, she's like, "Oh, Drew was here, wasn't he?"
Yeah, that's so cool.
So funny, man. But it is cool, like knowing you and talking to you because, like, one thing about you is you are growth minded.
Yeah,
you have a growth mindset. A lot of people who say they do don't.
No.
They talk about having a growth mindset, and the fact that you want to read and you want to just keep learning,
Yeah,
and you want to keep listening to podcasts and talking to people, that is what a growth mindset is. It's like you just want to keep learning and you want to keep adding to your tool belt, like you said, and you want to keep growing and expanding, and not just for you. You want to be able to help other people, or at least point them in a direction to get help. And it's like all these things is what growth. It's like somebody who's not growth minded.
Yeah.
Like when someone says they don't read, I know they're not growth minded.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like obsessed with learning.
Yeah.
And so if you're not reading, if you're not listening to podcasts, but you think you have a growth mindset, you don't.
Yeah.
That's just like doesn't even make sense. Because I don't know how you, like, I'm obsessed with learning. Like, I just want to learn and learn, and similar to you, like when I'm coaching and people come to me with issues, I want to be able to help them so badly. I want to be able to be like, you know what, you need to meet my friend Shalen. You should go grab coffee with him. I want you to meet this guy. I want you to read this book. I want you to, because like I can't help you, but here's like a start.
Yeah.
I just want to like be able to at least get somebody started in the right direction if I can't, actually help them.
No.
And the fact that it isn't for me,
Yeah.
like makes me happy. Like my personality is helping. I just want to help people.
Just want to help people. Yep.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like I'm seriously fine. Yeah. I just want to help other people.
I just want to help. Yep.
And
the more you help yourselves, you get to help others.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, like people, my buddies at work ask me how I find time to read, because I'm enjoy watching the hockey playoffs, and hockey playoffs are great, and all. But they're like, how do you find time to read still? And but I read in between intermissions. So there's 15, 20 minutes between an intermission. Right. So between the first and the second and the third, that's 30, 40 minutes. But last night, the Oilers went into overtime. So I had a whole hour to read that I broke up within this time. So I was able to crush, I don't know how many pages, but I still watched the hockey game, and I still read.
Yeah.
And I still did two things that I enjoy. And I'm just like, yeah. But I also get it. It's not everybody. I'm just home by myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would be home with your kids and your family. And
I should read to them.
Yeah.
To be honest, if I haven't read yet, I'm like, I'm gonna read out loud to you guys.
Yeah. Just start reading.
Out loud.
Yeah.
It's good.
No. Yeah.
Now it's like Royce. When I'm driving, I'll see him with his book, and he does no words, but he's like just mumbling, pretending like he's reading.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's wicked.
He's learning, right? Yeah.
Just
go back to your 4 agreements. You're already planting those seeds into him.
Yeah.
Right? He's already going to be learning on his own. He's going to be questioning because he's going to be reading something, right?
We're coming over an hour here.
I didn't even know you hit record anywhere in there.
Yeah.
That's why when I was like, it's 7:30, and then I was like, oh yeah, really? We've been chatting this whole time because I've been waiting for you to hit like start.
It's funny because even before I hit record, quite a bit before I introduced you, I probably hit record like 10 minutes before that.
Really? Yeah. So I was like, whoa, what are we waiting for? Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah. No, it's good.
But it's more casual, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's kind of the vibe I want, is casual. Even with Justin, like as soon as we sat down and just hit record and we started talking, I didn't even do an intro. We just started talking and it just flowed. So that's kind of, I just want it to be like less questions and more of just like a discussion.